Happy Saturday. Welcome to the Connect. We have the full dream team in the building. Krista, you've been golfing. Your kids are home and you have a lot of great kids. So we've missed you the last couple of weeks, but glad you're back.
Thank you. Good to be back. I'm happy they're out doing their thing and it's been fun to watch them back in action. So
yes, so much fun. Well, if you all can believe it, it is officially the second half of 2020, which
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Frost, it's better than the first half.
Now, that's the truth, Krista. Let's just all pray to God that, yes, just what you said, this next 6 months is better than the first 6 months. And this morning, we're looking back, reflecting. When we kicked off our year, Shauna, what did we do? We talked about our wig. And for those that don't know, share what that is, Shauna.
It's your wildly important goal. So it's the big why. And once you have that, then all the little stuff just starts falling in place and you're going to accomplish it.
Right. So we figured today was a great day to kick off your Saturday, kick off your 4th of July before you get out with your friends and barbecue, social distancing all together, all wrapped in one, and look back at the first 6 months of 2020. So ladies, what would you say has been your hardest lesson this year in business?
You never know what's coming.
Yeah.
Surprise, you know.
Surprise. Good point.
Be prepared for literally anything.
Yes. I don't think it was a hard lesson, but I think it's a reality check that you've got to be able to adjust, readjust, and adjust again in order to keep doing business. So I think if you get out of that mindset of it has to be a certain way, you're going to be okay, but you've got to have that mindset.
I think that's right on the money. I mean, and speaking of money, things are always going to cost more than you think they're going to cost when you're starting a business. That's a hard lesson to learn in business.
Yeah.
And also to save for a rainy day, like the rainy day we've just had. And nothing, you can plan everything all day long, but sometimes plans change. I think that's something we've all learned this year, for sure.
For sure.
100%. And, you know, I just to piggyback on what everyone says, yes, you have no idea what's coming. So Christina, amen. Shauna, adjust, and readjust and adjust again. And Krista, save. I have to say ditto to all of those things. And I would just add to never give up, right? Never give up. You know, transparently speaking, when we book the show and we reach out to people, we really want to highlight women in business and share what they're doing. But I cannot tell you how many women have said, you know what, I can't come on the show because I'm just not in business. And, you know, they are steadfast, pushing ahead, at least upstairs, trying to figure it out. But I think that's the biggest lesson right now. How can you shift your brilliance? Because now is not the time to stop. Now is the time to figure out what can I do right here, right now, to push through. And I think it's been very difficult for some people apparently to maneuver.
Yeah,
I think you're exactly right. And I know we've talked about this before, but the ability to pivot in business is crucial and not give up and pivot and see, okay, if this isn't working, what is going to work right now? And that's something as a older business owner now I can say I'm older because I am, compared to when I was young, I would say that ability to shift and pivot is something that we've learned through the years for sure, and had to apply it even more this year than ever before. And so I think just kind of learning the life lessons we all learned the past 6 months, I think will help us in the future for sure. So if anyone is feeling discouraged, I just want to encourage them to say, don't ever give up. Like you said, Natalie, you can't ever give up. You just have to reassess.
Right. And I think for anyone right now that has pushed through over these last 4 months, give yourself a round of applause, because even us, Shauna and I, you know, thinking about, wow, much of what we do is in person, it's face to face, but God is so amazing by giving us this television opportunity to us, and it has turned into the thing that has allowed us to not only thrive, but to come up with new income, new lanes, new opportunities, new relationships, collaborations, and it's extraordinary. And man, so yes, I just think that's fantastic what each of you have shared. Who has been your greatest mentor today in business? And I know I probably took someone's question, but I'm just feeling it. Who's inspiring you guys right now? Pushing.
I tell you, for me, the last 6 months, it's not really been a mentor, but my heroes are teachers. And I am missing those heroes. Like I learned like full-time homeschooling. I learned 100% that I'm not built for that. And the people who are, that's incredible. But I'm definitely maybe part-time, but not full-time. And when I hear things about will school start back in August, I'm going like, oh no, yeah. Like it will, right? Like
for me, I mean, I know I'm with the Billionaire team, but I've been in this business for a long time, 20 something years, and he's been in it for 30 years. One thing about Bill that I've appreciated over the years watching him is he doesn't get stagnant. He wants to trend forward. He looks for those opportunities to trend forward, and that way he provides his customers with as much or more than anybody else. And he's always looking for the new way to do it better. And so I think that's something I'll always admire with him, and his integrity, of course, with his clients for sure.
Absolutely. He's such a great guy.
That was so sweet, Shauna.
Yes, he is such a great businessman. And I've had several mentors through the years that I've looked up to, depending on which stage of my life, but I've taken a little bit of each of them through the years. My mom, a great businesswoman, teaching dance for over 58 years now. And so I learned a lot from her. I learned a lot through some mentors in the broadcasting field, like Mike Parker and Bill Warren, through the years. And then Mr. John Bushman, learned a lot from him, the owner of CBS 7, just an amazing businessman. But I would say right now, my husband is definitely who I learned the most from, because he has always had that ability to go, you know what, this isn't working, let's find out what does work. And he always likes to say, don't tell me how not, but tell me how to. When we return, we will speak with Stephanie and find out about her photography business and what has inspired her and how she's doing through 2020. So we'll be right back with more on The Connect Show on Fox 24. Stay with us.